I liked Star Wars a lot growing up, and I loved Star Wars growing up. And then I got to do that documentary, and that was just by chance. A friend called me and was like, "Hey, man, it's a 2-week job, and you work as a post-production assistant. It's a documentary called Empire of Dreams, and it's about the making of the Star Wars trilogy." And I was like, I almost drove off a cliff, and then I didn't see what the cliff was. And I went, "Whoa, my God, there's a cliff." But the cool thing I got to do is I got to go and watch a lot of dailies from the original Star Wars, which was the coolest thing in the world.
That's awesome. And
just watch them in the Millennium Falcon, and it's really like kind of weird, and then going cut, and Harrison Ford like, and everybody kind of settling and being like, "All right, George, what do you want us to do?" "Okay," and then it's like, "We got to get out of here," and it's just so kind of rinky-dink, and I go, "Oh, I could see if I was an now being an actor, I could see being kind of nervous, especially in the 70s. You had never seen a movie like that before, being like, is this going to work? What are we shooting?" And Darth Vader, it's David Prowse, the guy who not the voice of Darth Vader is James Earl Jones, but the guy who actually played him, and it's him doing all the lines. And it's a bit like the Black Knight scene in Monty Python the Holy Grail. It's like, "I am Darth Vader, and you will be." Yeah, and if I was an actor on this, I'm like, this is going to suck. What are we making? This stinks.
During your 2 weeks on that set, did you meet like George Lucas and all these Star Wars greats?
No. I stayed in one little dark room with like a 3/4 machine and they were giving me dailies, and I just had to type transcripts of dailies. It was really boring, but awesome as a Star Wars fan. It was great, but I was just a transcript person.